Hi, I'm Charles and we're back for the next Short Fuse devlog. This month we created a new diffusible type, added colorblind options to floppy disks, and continued to fix some bugs. Let's jump right into it with a look at the mystery box.
The pickup box has two boxes bound by a wire. You can open a box by snipping its wire or separate them by cutting the middle wire. Opening a box will give you a random to diffuse, which could even be another pickup box. Here's Leon with some updates on the fax machine.
Are you tired of CD bombs? How about some 2D bombs printed from a fax machine? Produce some images in Aseprite using a mix of pixel art and sketchy styles. I selected several existing bombs we have and add text that typically appears on traditional fax sheets. Also, fax machines can print on both sides, so be sure to check the back.
Hi everyone, my name is Trevin Patton from the art team, and I'm here to talk about the accessibility settings for floppy disks. Floppy disks appear after a few waves of diffusing normal. Here you can see three of the choices we have. To access the accessibility settings, you click Escape, go to Accessibility, and then you have this nice little drop down right here that has three options for color blindness. And as you can see, you can just click on them and they'll change in real time right here, and we can go back into the game and then we can start playing again with no issues whatsoever. We picked these colorblind settings to portray the more dominant colorblindness in the larger role of the world. We are looking to add more colorblind settings in the future. Right now we have these three.
And we also fixed a bunch of bugs. Here are some of them. If you thought the cursor change from the last devlog made the game too easy, then you're in luck, because this bug lets you select wires through objects. You didn't really need to know what you were clicking on, right? So this was caused by the way the cursor checks for wires. We're using a sphere cast originating from the mouse position in world space in order to find the best wire. But sometimes the wire that was closest to your mouse position ended up being out of view. So we needed to add one additional check to see if the wire was behind the current camera view, which we were able to do by sending a raycast from the wire back to the camera. If it intersected with any object, then we knew that the wire wasn't visible. Then we had the pickup box. Unlike our other objects inside an object diffusibles like the Matryoshka doll, the pickup box doesn't know how many diffusibles will be spawned at the start. It all depends on which wire is clicked. If you click the middle one, you have two extra boxes, and if you click a wire on one of the individual boxes, you only have one extra. This was a problem because the wave system is using the number of diffusibles it spawns as an indicator for when to proceed. In practice, this meant that the next wave would start before the current was finished, and if that wave happened to be at the end, then the floppy disk would display before all of the other objects were diffused. This bug ended up being decently straightforward, but it did require some additional logic in the wave system to handle objects that are spawned after the initial generation. And that's all we have for this devlog. Oh, and you might remember from last month that we teased a new computer app, but it's not quite ready to show yet, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you for watching, stay tuned to our shorts for more frequent updates, and see you next time.